Okay, this print is the snake. It's an articulated snake. And you can see right here, this is the first layer. This section right here, all of this is kind of a darker color because it's reflecting, or it's replicating the tape. So the tape is the surface, and the first layer needs to replicate the texture of the tape. The second layer is going on top. You can see right here, this is a lighter color. This is white because it's like the second layer going on top of the first layer. You can see right here. There's no raft, no brim, no messy glue stick. It's straight on tape. Okay? So if you're looking to print any articulated item, you don't need a brim, because essentially if you've trammed the bed properly, this doesn't need any help. It doesn't need help adhering to the bed. So it won't need the brim, won't need the glue, won't need a raft. You can see here is a skirt. This is the skirt right here that goes around the print, because it's telling me that this is settled to the bed. Properly settled to the bed will produce a perfect skirt. This is my printer. This is not direct drive. You can see here it's not even required. Direct drive isn't even needed, because essentially all you need to do, all a printer needs to do, is take filament from over here through the plastic extruder right here. This pulls on the filament and delivers it down the Bowden tube right here, not the blue tube, it is the white tube, into the hot end and onto the bed. It's like so simple. There's nothing between here and here. There's no direct drive, which is useless, because all you're trying to do is one thing: deliver filament from over there through here. This does an efficient job. This does what it's supposed to do. Pulling and pushing, that's its only job. That's what it does. Down the Bowden tube in one direction onto the bed through the hot end. This is the hot end, because there's a heat sink right here, okay, which keeps the filament cool right in this spot. And then as soon as it passes through there to the hot end, the only part that is heated, delivers filament to the bed. It doesn't need a bunch of crap here, you know, fans and whatever the hell a direct drive is. It doesn't even need the leveling right here, you know, the little probe right there. Doesn't even need that. Just do that, the old school tramming tool. It's a piece of paper. It's so simple. It's almost too simple. You set it up, you let the printer do its job. When you have a bunch of stuff all over here, it makes troubleshooting so much more difficult. You have three things here. One, Bowden, that's two. Three is a hot end. That's it. Nothing to screw things up. It's working right now. It's doing its job as we speak. Go over here, the non-heated bed. Check this out. Right here, 0 is the set point. No heat to the bed. Okay? It doesn't need heat to enforce adhesion when you print in this fashion. When you print like this, you don't need to heat the bed. All right? It's a cold bed. You don't need to heat it. You don't need to cool it. You don't need to wait and do all it takes to get the print off the bed, because once this is completed, it's easy to remove from the bed. All right? I don't know any other way to show it, but there's the plastic extruder doing its job, not the metal one. That you have to do E-step changes. The E-steps are still at 93. You don't need to do the PID calibration bullshit. It's just a 3D printer doing its job. All right, happy printing.